What's going on, guys? Spring White again. Hope you guys enjoyed my back kick video I did, utilizing the back kick in a multitude of different combos. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm taking another hint from my girl Christine, going off of her round kick video, and today I'm going to be doing different combos utilizing the roundhouse kick. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, before I go into any kind of combo, first I want to demonstrate what the roundhouse kick or the round kick is. Basically, they call it, a lot of people think that, a lot of people without martial arts knowledge, they think the roundhouse kick is one of those. But it's not. That's what we call a spinning heel kick or a spinning hook kick. The reason we call this kick the roundhouse kick is because you're kicking around the back. So when you kick, your foot goes around the bag, and you can do it with both legs. So, going off into some combos, first one that I like to do, you can use the front kick to set up with it. This one I use a lot for training, just try to get my speed, my coordination down. And you're going to start off, I start off in my left front stance, and I'll throw a left front kick, and then I'll throw a right roundhouse. So I'll do it a little bit faster so you guys can see. One more time. And like I said, that one's mainly used, I use it anyway, for training purposes, you know, hand-eye coordination, accuracy, and learning how to aim for targets and stuff. A few of these combos you might see, that you might see today, you might have also seen in the back kick video because they contain both the roundhouse kick and the back kick. So, what we're going to do here is, here's one that I also like to do. This one you could actually use in a sparring competition. I've used it before. Is you can throw a roundhouse kick and then bring your leg around and throw a hook kick. That one takes a lot of skill and coordination to do. I had to practice a long time to get that one down. So before you try to throw any kind of combo, just going to throw this out here, before you try to throw any kind of combo using different kicks, make sure that you have the kicks down individually. Once you have the kicks down individually, then you can start going into some combos utilizing the different kicks. So like I said, this one, we'll throw a roundhouse kick, and then without setting your foot down, you're going to come into a hook kick. I'll demonstrate a little bit faster. One more time. And again, some of these are a little bit more difficult. I suggest that you practice the kicks individually. I strongly suggest that you practice the kicks individually. If you want to see me demonstrate the kicks individually, if you go back in some of my earlier videos, I have 2 videos covering all the kicks that I know. So if you just go back into my older videos, you'll see that. So now I'm going to start incorporating some hand techniques along with the roundhouse kick. One of my personal favorites to do, really easy, is a round kick into a back fist. That one's really good for sparring because, like I mentioned in my last video, we have people that I like to call tag and escape artists. They'll tag you, and then they'll back up. They'll come in and throw 1 or 2 techniques, and they'll back up. And so, most of the time, they'll just stick with throwing 1 technique. So, and most people that I've encountered that use that method, they like to think that the other person has 2. And it doesn't work, it doesn't end well for them usually. So what you're going to do is she's going to come in, throw this roundhouse, set down, and with this roundhouse you're not going to bring it all the way back like you normally would. You're going to throw the kick and then set it down in front. That way that distance is still closed. Then you're going to throw that backwards. So do a little bit faster, it looks like this. One more time. And then there's some times you could even throw some round kicks with your left leg. I've done this a couple times. I'll come in with the left roundhouse and come in with a right straight punch. I'll demonstrate that one. And now, going back into some different kicking combos, another one that I like to do, my system calls this the butterfly kick. Other systems might call it the flip kick. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to throw a front kick and then recoil, and without setting your leg down you're going to go in and throw a roundhouse kick. And it's going to be one fluid motion, so it's going to be bop, bop. So, and you usually, if you're really good, most people won't even see the front kick. And even if they do, you're not even going to make contact with it most of the time. It's mainly just it's like a fake out technique. So you're here, and I'm going to throw my front kick, and then I'm going to throw my roundhouse without setting my leg down. And almost on that same motion, you can also throw a low roundhouse into a high roundhouse. So instead of going like this, you'll go like so. Demonstrate that one a little faster. And then going into some combos that we covered in the last video, we also have the roundhouse spinning back kick. That's a good one. I'll demonstrate that one, even though you might have seen it in the last video. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it again. Do it one more time. And then also, using the roundhouse and the back kick, you'll do the follow through roundhouse. That way your back is already kind of facing the bag, or facing your target. That way you can just pick up this leg and kick. This thing doesn't like me sometimes. So, like I said, we're going to do the follow through kick, and then we're going to do the follow through roundhouse, and then while our back is facing, we're just going to pick up our leg and kick. One more time. And then I'll do one or two more for you guys. Another one is a little bit more difficult, mainly because the setup is a little bit awkward at first. You can combine, you can add more techniques onto any of these combos. So what you can do is one that I'm going to demonstrate incorporates the low to high roundhouse kick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these two kicks, and I'm going to bring my leg in and then throw a side kick. That one is really complicated. That's probably the one I score the most points with at tournaments, because a lot of people, they'll try the double roundhouse kick and not really do anything, and they'll just back up. So a lot of people expect me to do that, but I just recoil and I shoot it out there, and they unknowingly, after they see those two roundhouse kicks, they subliminally open themselves up, which gives me an opportunity to land a side kick. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to throw the two roundhouses, 1, 2, and then I'm just going to fire a side kick. A little bit faster, it looks like this. One more time. And then there's another one. I'm not really good at it. The homegirl Christine is a beast at this one. I'm not going to attempt to do it as many times as she can do it. But this is what most systems refer to as the butterfly kick. What you're basically doing is you're just alternating roundhouse kicks on the back. And it goes really fast. You're almost hopping into each roundhouse kick. I'm only going to do it maybe 2 or 3 times, because I myself am not very good at it. But if you go watch some of Christine's videos, she has some amazing karate videos. I strongly suggest you go check them out. She is 100 times better than me. So, without any further ado, let's try this butterfly kick. Yeah, see? No good. So, I think that's going to conclude this video. I know it's kind of short, but got some other things going on today. Got to go to work soon. So I figured I would go ahead and get this one out of the way so I wouldn't leave you guys hanging. I was going to do this one yesterday, but it was really windy, so I didn't think that you guys would be able to hear me that well. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate your support. If you guys want to see any more kind of videos and you have some ideas on stuff you want to see me do, leave them in the comments down below. If you like what you see, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will leave a link in the description as before to Christine's channel and to her roundhouse video. That way you can see what I'm building off of. So I really thank you guys for tuning into this video. I appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. Stay tuned. I'll have a Karate Talk episode in the near future. I got some more vlogs coming your way soon. So just stay tuned. Got a lot of good content coming your way. This is Braden White. Twisms.